Peace and prosperity, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Dharma Diaries day 11. I'm very aware I didn't do a day 9 or a day 10. Like I said, if you saw the day 8, I explained how the place I was filming, the little motorhome, the caravan, the bando, that got taken. So yeah, no attachment, and I just had to accept that. It left me, however, this left me in a position where I wasn't able to really get busy with the camera, and especially day 10. We broke noble silence, well, the students broke noble silence. So it was a pretty hectic day, a lot of talking, a lot of putting the balm on the wound, as Goenkaji says. The students just undergone major surgery, mental surgery, deep surgery, and then now it was time to, put the balm on the wound, because you can't leave the operation room. You can't go into surgery and leave halfway through and think it's sweet. So you got to go through the whole process, and that goes to a lot of students that think they can come here and do what they need to do day 6, day 7, and think that's done and they leave. Because actually, what I learned today through the last discourse in the morning on day 11 and the whole process of making it to the end, it's a very scientific process. So yeah, man, if anyone was watching this, and definitely, it is the way it is for a reason. So you have to respect that. So, what's going on? What's happening? I'm gonna round up what happened during these 11 days. So I can confirm. I mean, who am I? This is I'm witnessing my 5th course now. I've sat 3, and this is my 2nd time doing course manager. So I don't know much about what happens in courses, but the energy of this course was so intense. There was so much, I'm gonna say darkness, but yeah, one could say darkness. There was a lot of pain. There's something about me going closer to the camera that I really love, so you can really catch the expression. But I've been told to not be so intense, because I understand that some of you might watch this on the TV, so you know what I mean, you don't want to get all crazy eye up on the screen. So yeah, forgive me for that. But yeah, I mean, straight away, as I came from the last course, I had the energy of the last course, and the center manager said, don't be attached to what happened before. And I was thinking, what's she talking about? And yeah, I soon realized, if you watch my other, day 3 video or whatever, when I had that thing with the other course manager, and I was brought up all of this. I mean, this is why we come here, for these sankaras, for these old reactions to come up. And this massive thing came up about, being repressed my whole life and suppression, and these white authoritarian figures that I perceived to be, pushing me down my whole life. And it's not even their fault. I've been allowing it. I've attracted that, and somehow it's part of my karmic past to allow that stuff to happen to me. So maybe I overcame that. We'll see in the future if I'm, gonna let the white authoritarians, bring me down again. Or even Asian, as I said in another video, it's also the Indian people as well. And I didn't quite get clear about what I said about the Asian and the whites reincarnating into, different lands and swapping over, but you might have got that point. But anyways, the energy of the course was mad. 9 men left, unfortunately. Shout out man like Darren. But there was so much going on, and it wasn't just my perception of the energies were mad. It was actually the teacher. Who knows how many courses he sat. Really good guy as well, Udo. He basically said he's never seen a course like this before. And he says, on the applications, I mean, when I made the application, I didn't mention anything about mental disorders or depression, anxiety, none of that stuff, which we all face, And in terms of mental disorders, I've never been diagnosed for anything, guys. But I'm into self-diagnosis and astrology and the mind and stuff like that. So you could categorize me in a few things, obviously, if you're watching that. But if you're watching this, but I didn't put anything on the application, because sometimes less is more. And you know what? It turns out I didn't need any special care or special attention, because I just came here and I've done the work. However, and the teacher said that, yeah, in this course here was the most he's ever seen in terms of people with addiction problems, mental disorders. There were 4 ex-prisoners here. I'm sure there was 3. I don't know if he was counting me, but yeah, there was definitely 3. He said 4, but I think he might have been counting me. I don't know, and there was just an energy of darkness. People were really going through it. Like, even my friend, he was going through the madness, and it was literally been like one big, like, I mean, I haven't drunk ayahuasca, but like, say like a mad mushroom journey, like, you know, a life-changing mushroom journey, like, you know, if you ever taken the heroic dose, you know, the interdimensional flow, and not even flow, burst of like, or like DMT, that quick, you know, and you're blasted through infinite dimensions, and it's like there's so many different layers and all this kind of stuff. And this is what happened this week. There were so many ups and downs, intensities, highs, lows, weather changes. You know, it was sunny, and then on like day 6 there was this mad storm where reportedly by someone that there was some ET stuff happening, and you know there was some and that, you know, that holds weight, and I can kind of see why, you know, positive beings like positive ETs would be attracted to a place like this, because the humans are actually doing the work here. So I could see how things could have been lifted, and we could have had help from, you know, other beings and stuff like that. But anyway, that might be too far-fetched for you. But man, the students left earlier. 6:30 is, you know, the leaving time. Yeah, I'm happy that I was worried about a lot of students, you know, breaking the silence, because I remember my first course, I didn't know what to do. It was so profound and life-changing for me. And like coming out of the silence, when they said break the silence, I went straight to my room and had a sleep. And when I woke up, I heard people talking. I was like, they're nervous, and I was really like worried and stuff. And then I came out, and you slowly start talking, and you slowly start to extrovert, and you realize, oh, you're going through that, I'm going through that. And it was beautiful to actually see everyone, because I'm not gonna lie, they were quite miserable all week. They were quite a miserable bunch, but that's what and I mean that in the nicest way. You know, I mean that in the nicest way, because, you know, a specific energy is called upon for this course, for each course. You know, where the energy of the teacher, the energy, the relationship of the course managers, astrologically what's going on, everything at, you know, the specific time called upon a certain energy for certain work to be done, and things to be lifted. So yeah, there was a lot of heaviness, there was a lot of darkness, and very, very intense week. Like I say, I feel like I've just like, yeah, it was heavy work, heavy work. It's like shamanic work basically, apart from there's no medicine, and it's just 10 days, 10, 11 days. So it's pretty hectic. Like that's pretty much my 3rd course in a row now. So I've been working hard, like 10, 11 days, 2 days off, 10, 11 days, 2 days off. But today's the first time I'm gonna leave the campus, the site. I'm on day release today, so I'm actually gonna go out there. You hear the birds are singing. Unfortunately, the rain is, it was raining this morning, but the last couple of days the sun was out. So I was lucky enough, I just got like, you know, just caught up on my little tan that I lost from when I was in Dubai. So I'm feeling really good. I got the golden egg on shine. And yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna say that I'm not doing course manager on the next course, because I'm meant to be doing long-term service. Long-term servers, they work 5 days and have 2 days off. What I'm trying to do is work for 11 days and then have a little 2 days off and go again. But I think, you know, there's other issues, and I need to kind of step down, and I'm in my comfort as well with the job, the position I'm doing. I'm attached to my room, I'm attached to my role. Maybe there's well, 100%, there's other lessons waiting for me elsewhere in the center. So yeah, having a break for now. I would like to carry on, but that's my ego, I think. So yeah, and another thing I realized, yeah, compassion. That's a big thing for me, man. I mean, it's all good on a one-to-one basis when people are coming to me telling me they're gonna leave or they want to speak. I'm really good at giving like advice, but on a Saturn level. You see, Saturn's like a harsh planet, a serious planet. So if people come to me, I'm really good at giving the advice from like a detached, let's say detached logical perspective. Aquarius moon. So Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, it's co-ruled by Saturn. So very logical minded, very logical minded. So if you come to me, I'm gonna give you the real advice. But if you wanna come to me for like comfort and that kind of feminine stuff, nah, I'm not really about that. So what I realized is I struggled on the basis of asserting myself with compassion. So when I had to enforce the rules on people, like telling them to sit up in the hall, not to walk barefoot, not to be stretching, and all that kind of stuff, the stuff that I usually do, I was just like, get up, boy, don't do this. And I found myself struggling to do it. And I spoke to the teacher, and he told me just go like that when you see them. And I couldn't do it. So I would like to go again as course manager to try and develop with a new crowd, a new energy, to try and be a bit softer. But yeah, if you're coming to me with, and that's why I think the shamanic path is destined for me, because it's real Saturn energy. Like the shamanic work is real Saturn energy. It's no joke. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.